Hey there, crazy kids. I am the GoodOldGamer, and welcome to another Minecraft 1.8 redstone-ish video, I guess. Instead of an auto cooker video today, over there with that stuff, we're going to check out this, which is an automatic zombie pigman slaughterhouse, or XP farm, depending on the uses that you have for it. But it's just a small little building. I just put those on there so stuff doesn't spawn on there. But it's just a small little building. In a regular world, you wouldn't think too much of it, I don't think. But then when you walk inside, there's another portal, and here's a bunch of stuff. So let's just go through it all. Okay, so right here first is how we get the zombie pigmen to fall to their death. You can see from the sign here it says off, mob farm is activated, and on, safe to cross to portal. Right now the light is on, that means it is safe to cross, and how you cross it, just jump up here and cross here, and you can go to the portal if you want. There's a little bridge there, and we can go there. Now if we want the pigmen to spawn, or I mean to fall to their death, we turn the light off by flipping the switch. That pulls the piston back, the water flows down. It also lifts up the bridge here. So hopefully, I guess the pigmen could still technically jump over there, but hopefully it'll be kind of limited in what they can do. Hopefully the water will catch them first and push them down here to their death. And there's a spider here because apparently I didn't put enough light down here somewhere. Wow, this is just lame. Okay, you die, you die, you die, you die, you die, you die, you die. God, finally. Okay. We'll just do that for now. Hopefully that works. That is not what I intended, but okay. So anyway, back to the thing here. So the pigmen will be pushed by the water, fall down here, and if they fall down straight onto these hoppers, that's 24 blocks, which means they will die as soon as they hit the hoppers, and their loot, I think it's gold ingots and I don't even know what else, will land into the hoppers and go down below where it'll be collected. Now, you see all these pistons sitting here, and let's go see what that's about. So we come back up here. Now while we're out here in the safety area, we can go over here, and this here says if the light's on, we're ready for an XP farm. If it's off, it's a loot farm only. Right now it's off, which means the zombie pigmen will land on the hoppers, die, and drop their loot. We don't have to go worry about killing them or anything like that. They'll just automatically die. Well, if I flip that switch on, light goes on, and here's the little junction for the redstone for that, because that is going down there. And if we go out here, I made this little walkway here, this little ladder. Here's a little junction with all the redstone if you're curious about it. And yes, I put a slime block down here, so when you jump, it'll bounce. It's kind of like a little trampoline, if you will. And this means that even in survival, if you have a 2-block area here for your ladder, so you can fall down fast, if you don't get back to your ladder in time, or you don't even want to worry about it, you will land on the slime block. It'll bounce you up a little bit, and then you can catch yourself and come down. And you're safe. You shouldn't die at all if you're in this ladder in survival mode. Anyways, come down here. We flipped our switch, and you will see that the pistons are activated. All of these pistons are pushing out, which means that's block level 23 now. So if the zombie pigmen land on that, they should have only a half a heart left, but they'll still be alive. And then I can come down here and just hit them with the sword or whatever, or even my fist, really, I guess. And I can hit them from any direction here. And the best thing about zombie pigmen, farming them, is that if there's a bunch of them down here, and maybe say there's one off over as far back in the corner as they can get, if I hit one of them, they're all going to come over here. They're all going to get activated and all come after me, and so I should be able to hit them from any which place here that I come across. So yeah, and then here's just a chest for whatever stuff I'd have in survival, because obviously in survival I wouldn't be in creative mode, so I'd have all this extra redstone and stuff probably that I'd want to store somewhere. So it's there. So okay, that's all well and good, and these are stairs that take me back up to the top area here on the other side of the portal. That's just another way to get down. That's what I originally had down there to get down there, but then I made this access ladder when I was doing all the redstone stuff to get the redstone switch over there. So let's go back down here. And actually what I'm going to do right now is turn it to peaceful just in case anything's spawning. Not so much in here, but outside. I don't want any creepers and stuff around. But alright, so here's the area with the pistons and stuff. If we go down here, this is the area with the hoppers. So when either we kill the pigmen ourselves, or they die because we turn the XP farm portion off, we turn those pistons off, their loot will end up in the hoppers up there. This is a second layer of hoppers. There's another one up there. See, I'll show you here. There's another one right there. That's the layer that they land on. This is a second layer, and all of these hoppers are pointed to this one hopper here in the corner, which drops down into the chest. And I have a hopper for each of these chests here, so that the farm can go on quite a while, because it'll eventually fill up these two chests and then that one automatically. So you can see the little tail end of that hopper goes that way. The tail end of that hopper goes that way to that corner. The tail end of that hopper goes that way to that corner. The tail end of that hopper goes that way. And this one goes that way, which will hit into there too. So yeah, that's the basic setup here. And you can see that I used repeaters to both extend the power, and then for some of these pistons, the way I've laid them out so close to each other, you need repeaters to direct the energy here. Otherwise, some of them don't work for some reason. Because if you just put regular redstone here, then it'll connect in like a little square and it doesn't work. And so yeah, I had to use some extra repeaters in there. Same with right there. This one here extends the signal. And then if we climb up here, and this area here, despite the ladder there, this area here you can climb up. It is a junction, you can consider it like a Jeffries tube in Star Trek if you want, where you can have access to the entire redstone line if you need it, to fix it or adjust it or whatever. There's a repeater there to extend the line. If we keep going up here, there's another repeater that extends the line. Oh, and then I guess that's not going to work. Oh, here, I can fix that. Bam. So you can flip that up, get down there, close that, and you can walk over it if you need to. You don't have to worry about that. That's cool. Okay. So there's that. And again, I can turn it off if I just want the loot, if I'm not concerned with the XP farm for whatever reason. Bam, turn it on, and I have an XP farm. Pretty good stuff. And time is set 0. Okay. Let's go ahead and put it on easy mode so that zombie pigmen will spawn. Let's also go ahead and change the game mode to survival, because I'm going to show you guys that even on regular survival you will survive this fall off this ladder in a worst case scenario. Bam, you just hit the slime block and it'll eventually slow you down and you can move on in. You can also, from falling off this ladder, just catch onto the ladder and come back down safely. But you really shouldn't die. The only thing you would have to worry about in this setup is this area here with the redstone junction. I'm not sure if you fall a certain height and then land on like the bottom redstone deal, it'll hurt. So let's test it out and see, shall we? Okay, let's go. So we fall off. Yep, that will hurt, but it is not enough to kill you. So even there, you still have 3 hearts, so it shouldn't be enough to kill you unless you're hurt already. But you shouldn't really get in there anyway. It's easy enough to fall down here without doing that. Yeah, that should be it for this portion of it. Let's go back up here. Now this actually took me quite a bit of time to make. It actually took me quite a bit longer than I anticipated to make. And this was in creative mode where I had all the blocks with me that I could ever need. So in survival mode it might take a little bit more, but I think maybe now that I've done it and I know where to put things and what to do, maybe it wouldn't take so long, but yeah, you gotta be careful about that. Anyways, this is only half the setup, believe it or not. Remember, off, the mob farm is activated. On, it's safe to cross. So let's turn the light on. That makes it safe for us to cross. And let's go into the nether portal. Now, here we are in the nether. And as you can see, I made a base. Let's, actually, before I do that, let's see. I'll show you guys. I made another ladder here, and it's the same thing. We'll drop down here, and I'll show you. Slime block. Even half hurt, I'm fine. Just catch down there, come down here. This, of course, is a similar setup to the one we had in the overworld, where I have a bunch of hoppers set up and they all direct. This is a second row of hoppers. They all direct down into this chest. And of course, I have hoppers underneath that direct to these other chests, so it has plenty of time to fill up. Let's go back up here. And yes, on both the overworld and in the nether, I have a zombie pigman slaughterhouse. Both sides. Ooh, and we can hear the zombie pigmen already. This is awesome. Okay, so you can't have water in the nether, but you can have lava. And zombie pigmen, lucky for us, are immune to lava. At least I'm pretty sure they are. So they'll fall in here and it'll work just like water for them. Just so I don't end up dying in lava or whatever. It'll work just like lava for them. They'll come in here and they'll get pushed down here, hopefully, and then they'll fall down here to their death. The only thing that I didn't do in this was make an XP farm. You could adapt this to include an XP farm in here and put some pistons in here to stop them from dying. But since I already have an XP farm in the overworld part, I didn't bother to put it in here. But it's the same basic setup. And actually, I believe I need to fix this real quick. Yep. There's a zombie pigman right there. Let's push him down. Or not. Move. And there he falls. He dies. And his loot gets caught in the hopper. Now I put these slabs here so that these guys can still get into the lava. Walk into it. Oh, damn, and he jumped out. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I'm going to have to readapt my design. The goal was so that they jump into the lava and then they wouldn't be able to get out, but whatever. Go down there and die. And you can push them down like that, and as long as you don't hit them, they're not going to come after you. But yeah, I'm going to have to change this around here. Because we do not want them getting out of here. Oh, crap. Okay. We want them to be able to get in there, but we don't want them to get out. And I just put this extra here for me for the ladder for safety. Right. Okay. So anyway, the goal is they can still get up on here, but they won't be able to get out. And in fact, maybe I'll make it even a little easier. Let them get into that portion. Maybe. I don't know. But the idea is they'll jump up on here, they'll be dumb enough to get into here, and then they'll get pushed down into here. This isn't the most efficient farm for them, obviously, but it's extra loot. And we don't have to kill pigmen to get their loot because they'll kill themselves. And that's basically it. This is just a automated furnace again. This is because this doubles not only as a pigmen farm, but as a regular nether base for your portal. When you first get into nether, you get a safe zone before you go out exploring and stuff. Should probably leave that as open there too. I wanted to leave this portion open because any of the pigmen coming down here could come right in. Maybe I could, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so that's all this is. I put up this wall here so that the pigmen, if any of them fall in here or spawn up here, they're likely to just come over here and fall in. So I left that open for that. I also have an access ladder up here because, again, this is supposed to be an idea to do for survival Minecraft. So here's an access ladder to come over here. If there are any pigmen up here, I could always push them, or I could check to see if there's gas around, or maybe this could be an access portal to some, or an access area to some place in the nether, depending on how the nether's set up, that sort of deal. And then down here, we've also got stairs here from the portal down to here. This is the redstone that I use for the pistons. And why is that knocked? Did I knock that off by accident? I must have. Crap. Nope. There we go. Okay, so this is where I have the pistons. So if for any reason I need to come over here, and remember again, this is survival mode, if for any reason I need to come over here to fix anything, or to adapt anything, or whatever, I can turn the lava off with these pistons. Most of the time, I'll just leave it on because I don't really need it off, but I do have that around if I need to fix or adapt anything, change anything around, and, you know, it's fun. Again, I had to use repeaters because of the close proximity of the pistons. For whatever reason, I had to direct the redstone the right way, so. And again, this is doubling as a sort of nether base, so I've got some nether wart here. This could be another farm. You could also continue it right there, another wart farm right here. There's plenty of space for that. Here's just a regular furnace and workbench setup, and some chests. And over here, some piston, or not pistons, some potion places, potion maker places. And again, chests for all that materials and stuff. You could do whatever you wanted. This is just an observation deal to watch pigmen fall and to look out to the nether. Like I said, if you come down here, you can look out the nether and you can get your loot. There's, from those pigmen that dropped already, there's apparently rotten flesh and gold nuggets. So this is an automatic gold farm, basically. So that's cool. That's actually the main reason that I made the zombie pigmen farm here, is to get their gold. The gold nuggets, because you can turn those into ingots and use them for whatever you need, powered rails or golden apples or whatever. And that's about it for the base. I just want to show you what it looks like here from the outside. Obviously this part is where the zombie pigmen fall down. This little area here is where you collect the stuff from the chest, as you can see. And then this portion over here is the ladder area, this little extra bit here. Now obviously in a more survival world, without creative and without being able to fly around and stuff, you probably wouldn't want to make your base out in the middle of the air over a lava lake. It's probably not the smartest idea. But you can make this base inside netherrack, inside a netherrack mountain or whatever. I just wanted to show you what it basically looks like without having the nether mountain there. And this is how the nether spawned for me. It was just the portal on a little island connected to this mountain. So it was really easy for me to build with it. Okay, we can go to peaceful mode now. And like I said, before I do that, it's not very efficient. The pigmen aren't exactly huge spawning or anything. There's not a lot of spawn rates with them. They take a while to get around, but it's there. You know, every once in a while, a pigman's hopefully gonna land in here, or that thing is. Apparently, those guys don't die. I don't know, or maybe they take a little longer to die. I would think the drop would kill them too, but I guess not. Yeah, that's basically it, I guess. It took quite a while to make, and that was even in creative mode, so it would take probably even longer to make in survival, but there you go. And see? There's a pigman already. This is why I made this pigman farm. Ah, there we goes. Oh, I didn't get to see him fall, but you saw that one fall. This is why I made a pigman slaughterhouse in the overworld, is because when you have another portal set up, they can spawn near it. So then they'll fall right in there and go bam. Now the XP farm is activated, so I'm not sure why they're not here. Does it still count as level 24? Do these piston heads here not count as full blocks, so they still die when they land on these instead of having half a heart or whatever? If you guys have any idea, let me know. I could always expand these out to sticky pistons that push blocks. That wouldn't be too hard. Just move them back one block each. So I could do that, but I was hoping I wouldn't have to, because this kind of looks cool. But guys, let me know. Let me know. In fact, let's go ahead and test it. No, it doesn't count. They die as soon as they hit. Wow. Damn it. I guess I'm going to have to turn these into sticky pistons with blocks. Crap. Okay. I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gents, I'm back. I did a quick few alterations, nothing major. I did make some sticky pistons, and I just pushed the pistons back one block from where they were. And I just put some regular sandstone here for them to move about. And I thought that that was going to be enough to keep the pigment from dying when I had the XP farm on. But luckily I was testing, because it turns out that for whatever reason I don't think I counted wrong, but I put the limit on the wrong block. So it was one block off. So they were still dying because this was one block too low. So instead of moving this whole thing around, I just went up here to the top here where the water comes in, and I took off one layer of blocks right here. And that's all it was. Now when the pigmen come here and they fall down in here, they won't be able to get up, hopefully. Hopefully they won't be able to get up anywhere. I put this extra trap door here, so if I'm in survival and I do happen to fall down here, I can just jump up to here like this and then get up here, and I can flick that over, and then I can be safe again. And again, when I'm on this side, the water is going to be off anyway, and when I get over here, I'll turn it back on, and there you go. And we'll do some zombie pigmen testing again. They should all fall down here. Wow. And now they die again. It didn't die before. See, that one didn't die. That one's right here. Then in a couple hits, I can kill him. So why did the other ones... I don't know, maybe they jumped or something. Maybe I should have it down even one more block. I don't know. Crap. Whatever. Anyway, it worked. Let's put some more down here and see. Fall. Seems like one out of every few of them live. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe one of them jumps a block every once in a while or something, and so that's why they don't make it. But see, they're down there now. That's so weird. I don't know. Anyways, it works. It does what it's supposed to do. Let's see if we can squish them well, just for the funsies. So we put them back, and then we put them back. I wonder if that squished them. Nope. It just put them inside the block, but that doesn't squish them. That's funny. Okay, whatever. Zombie pigmen are weird. So anyway, you turn it off. It's kind of fun jumping on that. Come down here. They're standing on top of the hoppers. So then, of course, you would just go. Of course, I'm in creative, so I'm not worried about them. So I guess it takes a couple of hits. And then most of their stuff should be down here. There's something there. There's something there. I guess it doesn't matter where. It's just where the hoppers send it, I guess. Okay, there you go. So yeah, that is my Pigman slaughterhouse and XP farm. Don't you wish you could climb ladders this fast in survival? Woo! Let's turn it to peaceful, obviously. All those creepers and crap in the way. Alright, so that's it. There you go. Ladies and gents, that is my idea for a Pigman, zombie Pigman slaughterhouse / XP farm, depending on your needs. I think it's pretty interesting anyways. On XP farm, off loot only. And yes, if you leave the water on long enough, squids will spawn in here for whatever reason. So you're going to get some ink too, because they'll fall all down into the hole too. So you'll get some, don't be surprised if you get some ink sacs in the hoppers down below. Alright, Kazy Kids, thanks for watching. I am the Good Old Gamer. This has been the Zombie Pigman Slaughterhouse for Minecraft 1.8 using redstone, repeaters, and pistons, and all that fun stuff. Another automated farm. Yeah! Next time we will work on other farms like wheat farms and such. Stay tuned for that. Bye-bye. For now.